Hi everyone and welcome back to the Oh So and So. So, as you voted, I'm going to do a tour of the house, one room at a time. So, today we're going to start up here in the bonus room. So, come along, grab something to drink, get cozy, and let's see what all kinds of goodies I have upstairs. So we'll start right here on the stairs. And I like to have some Crocs, architectural candles on one side because the handrail is just on this side. And I love doing, like a gallery wall. And I do have it on both sides. Alrighty, let's go on up. Now we call this the bonus room because it is a bonus. It is over the garage and we only have one TV. So let's start over here in this corner. I try to use every space possible. And there's Henry. Did I ever think that I was going to hang a deer? No. Until I got to deer country. And I'm telling you, there are so many deers that come through. And there's a lot of things that I have thrifted. I've purchased at Antiques on 231. And yes. Now I got that fish in Melbourne, Florida. And I love little baskets. And I've purchased so many things at yard sales, flea markets. And I love the old ladders. And then I just took some old pictures and kind of framed them. And one day I would love to frame this. Look how pretty. There's some things up here that I've had for a while, and some are new. And more of my little bitty baskets. This was a crate. I don't know what came in here, but I thought, oh, this is perfect for the wall to put my little miniature baskets and stuff on. Yes, there's another, there's another fish. And yes, there's a sled. I just kind of turned it into a shelf. This room has a lot of baskets. I've gotten things at thrift stores. And I try to go with like a color or a theme. And that coin, you can't see it very well, but it was found at our old Dade City house in the yard. And believe it or not, I keep some of my sewing stuff in those baskets. So when I'm up here and I need to work on something, it's right there. And this is a sewing machine drawer that I used as a shelf. And I always thought this little lamp was so cute. And I don't know what it is about a peg, the folding pegs. You could just do so much with them. I mean, I dried those flowers. I got that tobacco in Springfield. And I love the game boards. And those are stamps for wallpaper. the pulleys for bookends. And I don't know about you, but I love a bench. Now, the one thing about it, this changes all the time. So let me get around this chair. And yes, you have to have some kind of plugs and cords. I try to cover them. That was Todd's grandfather's toolbox. And I love the feathers. That was my dad. And this vignette was sparked by that picture, which I got that at my sister's house, Sherry. And that's the printer. I made a cover for it. You know, we've got to cover up everything. I got that clock at Goodwill several years ago. And that's Todd's great-grandparents. Todd's dad. And in this dough bowl, I just put things that I didn't know where to put it, but I wanted it out. This is the only TV we have in the house. We used to have one in every single room. And even though you probably don't think about putting the deer out, but just at Christmas time, I like them out all the time. Todd played on this little table and chairs when he was a little boy. And that's my dad. Aren't those cute? And I got these big old jars. I just started filling them with something. Especially when I find something from the garage I want to keep and then sell later. And that is a granddaughter clock. It's not very tall. I got this chair at the thrift store. I think it was like $8. Look how nice. Now I found these other two mirrors in the garage, and I thought I would just bring them up here and display with them for right now, because I have plans for my booth. This little area, it is, so the garage is down that way, and this is where you come out of that door from the kitchen. There's some sunflowers. And this is a drying rack. It could be for clothes. I kind of use it for dried flowers. Yes, I have squeaky floors. And I always think that looks so good. And it can change. Yes, there's a lot up here. There's no doubt about that. But I think when I get that garage cleaned out, some of this inventory inside the house will eventually go to the booth or shows. Okay, so that was my bonus room. I really enjoy this room. And I don't know if it's because I get to use a lot of the neutral colors, but it has a lot of little nooks and crannies and, you know, being able to bring in all kinds of collections. And I definitely have all kinds of collections. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look around and I'm thinking, ooh, I could change a few things if I wanted to. So until the next video, my friends, I'll see you then.